and the EC are looking on, the police are looking on, and our agent is assaulted for protesting, then it's grounds enough to reject the entire result.
Are you foreseeing the defeat? That is why perhaps
it is not about there is nothing like defeat in this. It is a selection. It's a mere selection. We are enforcing the rules. Margin of what victory for the vice. There's no victory when you select 5 people. Where is the victory? You are selecting 5 people. We are talking victory. Those who need it to demonstrate their emptiness are the ones who are pursuing victory.
I see.
Those who need it to demonstrate emptiness are the ones who are pursuing victory. There's nothing about victory in this. What it is that the party is peacefully selecting 5 people who will go to the true election. There's only one true election, November 4th. But to begin to assault agents at this time and to begin to flout the rules with impunity means that the president, His Excellency, the party leadership who are in charge of the election, and the vice president's faction, I'll call them a faction because they are behaving like a faction, ought to beware. The agent is in hospital.
Who is assaulting?
He's reported the police, and he's been assaulted. He's in the hospital in the northeast. The reports will come out. He's gone to the police. The police have given the hospital form, and the statement to the police will be made public in due time. We have reported. If that's the case, why are you quick to call on the vice president to put his feet down? Yes, because they are doing it on his behalf. It is his vote that they are showing. They are not showing Alan Martin's vote. It is the vice president's vote they are showing to confirm that they voted for him.
Are you saying the party has structures? Are you citing porous security in the northeast region?
I am saying that the rules are being infringed with impunity. And when our agent, who is supposed to protect our interests, protested, he was assaulted. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that means that the vote in the northeast has been contaminated. And that vote that has been contaminated, yes, we are filing everything. We are doing everything. We are bringing it to your public notice that the Chiremati team will move for invalidation of the entire northeast regional results. Thank you very much.
Adishia sign Mmakwa baby Adom TV, Adom FM, Asempa FM, Ishra FM, ya affiliate stations on my Ghana munyina, ya catch out say voting centers mako do en song, or mayimu mantem mako edu enum ensiapo baby esese ya demo ekrono, ya demo beko akwa kodu ama niema tumi akoso a na yeguso na wadikate wahu former communications director ma NPP amanyoko no ya boabia samwa en nani abere denden a ya assault ne ya kan say ya your election headquarters Kokromoti power mienko of East region ye kofem ni amu ahundie wo honomo ya ni DJ Max entwetwe nkomo ne nhwa sempotia as DJ ma ma wakwaba emra Adom TV Adom FM so
Mejoso Obapa but DJ Smart.
Yo, DJ Smart, yate report edi kanyaba. We enei se ka se be man position obegina dia na esa Alan Kwadwo Chematin campaign team member. Na chese wo ka denden yabu obi dia na asie.
All right, Mama Adom TV ahwefo nyina achende anapai. Sabe me wo Narugu regional capital for North East region. Ninyina 2023 NPP Special Electoral College. Yawo anapana di BNC tibe 1 hour ni and they say gidigidi ekoso ewo baabi a omoto aba no. But ye kodru on amama media na nwura ho. So ye itina bontena ye hwede ekoso. Ti yawa na ehu se owura bi a ye frɛ no Mr. Zakaria ono no ye agent edema owura Alanche Mountain enu PA Natalie Moja ye ben ho a ne ete ye ne se obi ekoto aba na ode kire mpanyifo na ete wo no sere ebe a mehu se asumasi no wato ama no no so se da bi eni kwan se eba na sa ehwa na entokwa no ehya ase a omabo nani ama nani ba kona sisi akra kata ntini e course wo no
nipa no a ya bo nani no ono oye agent anase oye delegate anase oye hwan
ono no ye agent edema eye yewura alanchire manten
na smart ohu se obi ato wode ache ose de na oye ye se watumi ne nakasa ose de na oye ye nti ye born na efisa no pay ne director of finance ame ate ene se obi to abani wie na so wode kire a wokobo electoral commission penimfo amane ebeyi na bana to atwene etu ono hin no okoye die nti na ose ye born nani.
All right, ye try say ka yan na beden ebe kasa besisi ya me no kasa North East Regional Minister abefa no edina ko Aresabia say omunko na omunko he no nti ebe try say ye no ebedi nkomo be ne eti ye ne say abana obitu ya ode kire ye no e no kasa ho ene ma sa entokwa ne bai
eti ye say e hwa ye din ana say hwa ye bejabeja de na ekoso sesia
for now no de I say apart from kakra mo ati omo ho ase ama sesia de tension in shadanye high side sabi ameno kasa kwenche aka nipa be enum na chese amode abato ni nyina ebe na wie ewo Narugu Senior High School
ena ne asie no so wan se bia police fo aso obi amu e se ye bebo obi ani de mnyi ni se na ni ne pemdan obi na bo no ye nchi obi agom
me pa cho da before now ne de exact case no ana se ne esi ye no ye etoko na esi ba bia eye conference room ho ne esi on but beside that one ne de bia ni wa eden esi wa habim ai cool
na smart sani wo ka sense ntwefo de na munni ho no mo ko se mo ye report ne esi wo ho bia wo se muhu na mo de ho ama ne bo ama ye eti mo nse ntwefo amko e mugina he de na esi a nti ase mo wa akiri bibisi e muhu
ye dru ho no na about company for no e wo ho ye ne ye media houses other media stations be na bai se enka amoma e kwan na nka ye so ye nwuram na enko hu ne ye den eko se be obi bia nso be hu niema eko so wo ho omo da bi enya ade ambema media no kwan ama media na eden ewuram ti sabe ya me no kasa ye gina eye bia ya moto aba na abonten ye gina entrance no e na omo so way inside e na omo to aba
eti smart reporters amukọ ye apa east die ni nyina no enya de se obi enya kwan awuram munyina mugina abonche baabi eti ye wi a ombobo results na no mo so ma be ka chema na asesen
sa pepe North East ya no media bi ani wa amama no kwan ama na ewuram edu baabi kwa na ase ye ne omo ye ano bye bye bet police for no e bo ban ho ntino ne a omo so kan na police for no so ye den edis ti e try say nka ye ne abato pani no easy boss no ebe kasa na nka ono so a kire ye ne nti a omo pese a eden ye wuram but some radio ono so na so a share over inside onti ye nim se eden ya ye ne omo be kasa ne hu ne nti a omo kasa
ye da se DJ Smart me na wase na ye ntoa so enko ye nim kwasinsia ebo ahoma ne so yenko yenya ne ntie se Greater Accra Regional Minister aye krado yenko na ne kwasi wo maye ne yemfa ento aso kwasi
eto ewo Ghana mantam edu ensia national headquarters enso account money abatom ya makomako edu enso ha na nkramopuni mantam de ekoso samno kasensa aka eye Greater Accra Regional Minister Honorable Henry Cotel ewo ne bebetwe enkomo esansa jubedi akasa so no esansa ye nkramopuni mantam tino efa bebe nso no efa no ho bi esansa bambo bia wonte ma ona mampani ebeto ne sa ede afe no ona edo asoaje bre ene atwe enkomo Adom TV Asempa FM Inshira FM and Adom FM
yo mesme damase onyame nshira mo yeda otwedi ampo nyankopon ase se ene due wama yenkwa wama ya hondin impo awiem susu tikama ane NPP amanyokuo yanhihye a yewo a yetumi di akandifo ana flag bearer ene no ye the process na hyase tie de nyankopon ase.
Okay. As a regional minister, you the delegate to nchen kakra oba odo wani ebo aprobo no se na ho dwuma de ni so far.
O dedi kan no ya na ye pese ye nkrofo ti ases ene de ye eye ebusuafo agro ene ebusuafo agro NPP ni enya ye hu ene ye yade Minyi ni se we entokwa bi kura wom. De tie ni se entafo kura obi wo Has, obi wo Lee, obi wo Manchester, obi wo Arsenal. Wom ko share park so a obi a be kan de ende mum eno nkyere se wo munye busua. So that is what the NPP party led by the National Party and of course His Excellency the President is displaying here today or exhibiting. Usha who say there is orderliness, peace and quiet. And so no yemfasi that's some Ghana Police Service and the security and intelligence agencies. Usha bibia fine. Boko intasida and yede banyame yede ma NPP amanyuku yede ma delegates yede ma security and intelligence agencies.
Yene Sylvester Tete, a colleague member of parliament, Train Komo, or Adom TV Anopeya. No make assembly or the air to also say, Bushia, a delegate, ya, a war and Crampompre Mantemua, especially MPs ne Abema Swafu. MS war catch them say system, ne say, Monko one direction. Now your MP no one cross that direction. Now, ye bepe kwambi so, edi 2 free wakonya oteso.
This is an allegation coming from me. I've not heard anything from him, so I will not want to comment on this. Because he's my colleague member of parliament, meaning in Sembia, and we artism. So with the greatest of respect, I will not comment on this issue.
Prior to an election in Shemdia be echo so now can home be.
And I'm just saying, one answer is Wakasa. I am madam for meaning our parliament. When I'm a caucus chair, Sansu a regional minister. 77 previous Obama office bia to me gidi say so problem bia enye ehono bekano and I maintain in so when I'm reacting what am I reacting to?
And I must just say before election be bas moye in Shemdia be now count
minister I have a right to meet with anybody that I do as a regional minister sebi meet many post for share many party for share so I have the right to do so and me gidi say obi aso a party ni so no no etumi obi share. So I think that we should be careful not to create the impression, say, yeah, call war. No. That's why I'm saying I won't respond to this. Because, when you know, you're Sebi, Monday, so about my office. Or about my uncle. No. You share parliament, which you have so there be. So I will not go into this game. No. I think that we have come too far, matured enough to understand that, look, certain statements and comments you don't make. And I will refrain from commenting on that issue.
Minim how bit me after so a campaign, they buy a campaign.
Why me? Oh, na me share me a campaign maybe. Me occupy space by 5. That I know me should card no one answer in
fact you matter.
No. But me I share kasa bi you. Nipa na to abandon with the greatest of respects. Even police station executives are responsible adults. You cannot camp anybody. You see, when you camp people, then it's like kidnapping against their will. Every individual here is matured enough to decide where to go, where to sleep, and what to do. You cannot force the person. Now, I say, because we are Mamano. Maybe. Your communication and your reportage, should communicate unionism for the party. That's what we need.
Okay. So the same unionism now, Ebimu is Robi say 2007. Now it looks as if say system no quote unquote etai alanchina matinchi. Part no call 2008 elections are anye no. Ebimu blame me say system na etai alanchina matinchi when we need to know omu relaxe and my party no edi enkuku. And the same quote unquote system seems say a time and penny abedechre Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia Echi. You are calling for unionism. When you say, sir, I didn't open declaration by some government appointees, Bino, ebe course in C 2007 in 2024.
Masa, you quite anymore. Okay, 2007. SAR system here and nipe declare na. You election President Kufuor mo be a position. Why mo be a position?
Alanchamati complaining.
No, but was he not a cabinet minister?
No, complaining say, and you're not as person.
Let's get it right. Okay. When we finish everything, the president acted like a president, whether you contested him or not. He gave everybody position based on merits. Honorable Alan Chemantin has been the trade minister for 7 years. And meaning is our cabinet, so he was more treated. So where is this argument coming from? Where is it coming from?
The argument of say,
asking a question. After President we and one can't just say me bill. On in the year, Juma copying say Yura on young for Alan so may cooperate to me in Cobium. He was never more treated. He was a trade minister. He did well. He did all the things he had to do as a trade minister. That is what we need for God and country.
You feel say near course of the year they effective your partners in 2024.
Oh, Massa. Say whatever. NPP. Yenya grow near you. We are yenya we go fufu near ko asa.
And about to amutu ebenya effect bi November 4th then so.
When America say e ye den no a e say football. Obi an about penalty. Football here the two obi an about penalty. See select. We go born one more we enu say apamo. Maybe. So at the end of the day, we will come together, and the ultimate is to have a message, is to work together, and is to go into the elections by the grace of God 2024 to break the AIDS. That's all.
Election headquarters, Adom TV, Adom FM, Asempa FM, Ishra FM. Ko Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, baby ya wo honom ya ene NPP amanyoko no abatwa woto no de asonso nipedu oyimunum na nyame ya adomo a November bosome no wayi ba ko pe ye obedi amanyoko no anim ene a wuti ye enkramantem soafo na ate se woni ensantweni kwasinsia atwetwe enkomo no na efra nopa ya mawahu ene na esampofo age wadi kan de ofan ye dikan no ama ya mawahu empanimfo dunu a wogina no obia se ye kase yenka ne ho asem we school ben wo koye nipa we ofri he eye den no wabedu mpempenso a waduro ne se o kase mimu edu eti munto abamame na mini amanyoko nanimu a de so ene wogina abusua ye betoa so ye dikan de enum aba babia yedru yenhwe kwabnaje Japan na kwabnaje Japan ni din a etoda manfo ede frɛ no bɛka engineer kwamna agya Japan ti hwɛ ni din no a ɔtwera na kyerɛ engineer no edikan ɛyɛ school no akɔ wagye ho abodin yɛwo no afi apema henkron aduosiam yenu 1962 yɛ ɔbɛnim bosome anase march bosome ne da yɛ toso ensia na ɛsɛ 6 march yɛwo no kumase yɛ asante mantem ni kuro okase mifiri kumase enyeye enti ebisa se hin na ofiri asokoi mampon school akoye oko mfantipim school ofiri honomo ena oko KNUST eto aso eko nanim se yeka ni dibrese professional ene enoa na medical ede atudwa ne se oye engineer eti na dwuma ya waye baby a wadru ye ba ne political profile so a NPP amanyoko ne se ka founding members a kwabna agya Japan oka ho sada so eno waye NPP amanyoko no twotwo for penny from 2014 to 2015 waye press secretary ama mampani dada John Jekumkofo eno from 2001 to 2006 kwabna agya Japan nipa mako du enson ya setiefo beka ya 2007 yesi nipa du nso obi asemeko bi no oka ho nipa yi woti presidential aspirants no enso no odimu akotene se wokọ electoral commission be a friend is a strong rumor 2008 omo a ejina NPP anamu ewo ho no na oka ho ono waye communications director NPP amanyoko na Akufo-Addo wa bra na wo preso obedi NPP amanyoko nanim 1998 na on ye communications director ede emano ye kan positions a wa director e wo Ghana Institute of Engineering that was in 2018 wa the national service nyina bam baby oye ne national service oye no highways authority from 1986 to 1987 ena sabre no honomo waye engineer so ewo Ghana Highways Authority 1987 waye reporter ewo GTV eti yeka journalism adwuma no so a kwamna agya Japan na chese wobom ma yenkwa sante mampon na opani baako omo a enei obi mo ho no me from aba fresh we won ka ho wakobida former MP for Asante Mampong onmunyam for Francis Adai ni mo ede so ene aduro ya wo no match bosome ne da ya na etoso aduonu miensa afi apema henkron aduosia enum 23rd March 1965 ya wo no Asante Mampong Asante Mantem ni kuropa wo frimo Mampong nyinampong honomo na chese ofri oko secondary school ewo Navrango Senior High School and isa na ebeka no ofi ono oko KNUST Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology and obeko Gimpa so eka ho why member of parliament for Mampong from 2009 to 2017 and o contest ye wo NPP amanyokuo no mpanimfo ya obedi kan hwan na ebeko biefo no 2014 no oka ho so entumi ankoye amma no na chese 2015 so ode elusu the seats ewo parliament abusia yanko MPP headquarters na former general secretary MPP amanyoko no Jomboadu anodemu ho abusia Jomboadu ohyase ese okasa yebekọ honomo na ye wasante Mampong munyam for Francis Adai ni muso na ye wo se ne medical ede atudwa no atase okopre ye mekobi anyeye 2015 na parliamentary seats adre MP for Asante Mampong efri nensa na ye hwe enwuma waye da wono National Service Secretariat waye adwuma wo honomo eda na ofi honom so no Ghana Emotion Company Limited so waye adwuma wo from 1996 to 1999 Fakol Rose Limited from 1999 to 2003 waye adwuma wo Ministry of Roads and Highways waye adwuma wo say senior engineer that was in 2004 afimpinu ene enaimu and wacha de ewo Emprayeso Senior High School so eda afei yemra Dr. Kofi Kunadu Apreku ene akomadan tomorrow wonnie wo hwe de ani mfonyi no eda so na onso yewo no ebobo so me ne dare ya na etoso enson afei apema henkron aduonum enan 7 September 1954 yewo no akomadan ena ye kan akomadan Asante Mantem ni kurom so ene akomadan honomo a school a okoye okotwenebo akodua secondary school ofi ho no call South Albany High School ye no USA asem na making ofi ho no to aso call Oregon State University na se ni nyina US ho no mo a ye kan professional or ye economist and osan ye politician enti papai ni positions a wa holdi MPP amanyoko num ye kan positions ahoro a wa holdi a wa member of parliament for Finso Eda na the career position so ne adui in 2008 no ya appointed no say Economic Community of West African States ECOWAS asem na making obeye council member mpanimfo ya na ewom no Council of Ministers obeye commissioner ba ko ya na oka mpanimfo eho ofri honom so na pani atoaso abeye policy and economic research hoso ye ka policy and economic researcher na adwuma no wakomu wo honom ebi eda ya niema a wo ye wo bo a ye de bebre ne career position no so no abusia ye beba na ya hwe adwuma Dr. Kofi Kunadu Apreku ye wo World Bank enkomra
boko mama omenye approach for no dos do what does do oh yeah
sorry but eba no police sem na wo kan bibi
dos do yeah internal party adwuma kakre ya nuanom ya hazi kakre ya approach for ados do what does do
o sha de entia
heavily armed what part do party adwuma kakra is a small number here to be dos mpo I don't like it. The political parties are formed by people with like minds and they have an objective to serve the country and with love for each other. That's what it is. We are not fighting. There are too many. Me party now me start here then to say. The press for those do. You hear more.
Unyini se bia be wo be wo de omunima na de o matinti na.
Bibia no mo na ya show no dos no mo ma ntu ade na yanku fie.
So na hifo na yes show no.
Ben kasa.
Hifo na hun so mo yes show na ya hifo.
There wasn't enough consultation before this was arrived at.
Na me party penny. Am I the chairman of the party? Why you asking me whether the consultation? I don't know. It's what I've seen. It's what I've seen that I'm commenting. That there's too many police officers here. Too many. It's a small thing we're doing today. The numbers are not huge. And it's a super delegate watch. We are doing a selection of 10 to 5. It's not even the real election. The real election is in November. It's a small one.
Abusia yensam makwa babio Stephen Asamoah Boateng former information minister ena yate ne de no na yesan ababio a ne ye Dr. Kofi Kunadu Apreku ya na ye hwe ono ne profile no na World Bank ye ka empanimfo a wonumu eye entamgyinafo ama abibiman ene amansa kubata be kan se World Bank no a Dr. Kofi Kunadu Apreku nimdie fasikasem ho de na du ho no mo amena koye adwuma aboa ewo ECOWAS kubata no mu wabra no ka empanimfo ho eti ne dibre baako so a na ewo mu ewo ho no mo eno no afei yemra onimonyamfo boacheche maten agiakon ya ono so former minister energy ministry ya wono afe apem ahenkono aduonum ensia 1956 ane ya wono ya wonu kumase ena baby a ofri pote eye odomase krobo ye no ewo eastern region yeba
I regime say at the end of the day nenso no said ye de bia NPP ye no party ne bekasa
Minim sorry oba no wafa ho adwen dada onim nipa beto abade ama no at last minute campaign bia ansesa wadwen
oh ya mo na ne ye sesa nkrofo adwen na a lot of it has worked into me na ye da na say baby a majority wo de ye to aba ne wi a baby a nipa dom no epe se ye kono be ba be dedi
vice president achi
Usha media meka say wonunkuto out of the 10 eno di buoni ni die maami esi mu pam eba mi fie ebe sre me se ne opeso wo yeni nti memwa no he alone out of the 10 yen mo nyina eno achi me to wan kra say obi ameka renkyerɛ mi na ebi nam say ya hwepo yen me wo hwɛ me ayeka me se esha me kitten ze me nye bibi a me mpese me ya ebeyi it's never possible wonunkoto 1 out of the 10 eno ba manase ebe srese memwa no ne opese wo yeni tisise Jacob ni so abeji nhira no na se mo amwa aka no mu feel omu nim se metumi aboa wo omu hia memmo a okay no problem.
It's what tie mampeni abede church because of oboni the other mount.
That's one. Ne nim die a owo eniswade hu a owo na dwumaden senia esitie sedi osi ye asutie ema ye nyinara omfa ho se pani o abofra wo ne no engage a wo hu se yes ono de enya han enye ateatea what se one Nana Rodanko Akufo-Addo omu free sign ye 2007 bepem ne se nwantwantwi ntawanta wa bi aba omu mienu ntem a menyante ye hu president ne one vice president wo memu ha a uyi sa pe ya ni nyinara ye hu fi Rollins mpenso ebepem John Mahama mpenso na omo ne one vice president no relationship na munyo na Nana Rodanko Akufo-Addo ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia inkuto ena ama ye hu se mpanimfo no adwenkro de akomakro toato adwen ye nhyehyɛ a no mu ka bom and the implementation na omamu ni nyina nya mu emfaso tie de ani atoto ahwehwe saa nneɛma nyinaa ne yehu sɛ komo nyinaa sɛ fata nanso Dr. Baumia de odamfua
nye wo kan hu kyerɛ sɛ o party aba power 2004 aba power 2016-2020 wo yi 2004 peri na to nkyɛn ana
menyi ento nkyɛn na ɛne mɛka sɛ wo sha emze NPP mpenso na yenya ntawantawa bia between president and vice because President Kufo any aluma manso so menhu so se antin so se womuntem na problem bi ewo ho nanso yehu Rawlings ne aka yehu Rawlings ne Ata Mills yehu Ata Mills ne John Mahama yehu John Mahama ene emisata yetete nsem emisata wu ye kura na ne yire se ene nwanwa se NDC for eba ne fie abeye nikun ayi ne ministers MPs moye eyi monim pefe se ye tai mampani abede chirechi no enha mo 2024 ye pe ene ye de ye se adwumen Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ba me fie ebe sre se memwa no achi no mako me police station executives ni nyinara so every single one of them anyone akodi nkomo se ye nipa du ena ejina ba kun aba se memwa no na mo soso mo dwen se san ne ekona ebeye yie wo mo dodo na se ampa yemfa ma no enti yen a ye to saa bayi nei ye representatives of serious blocks within the party yen ye do mo ano se party ni ti ena to aba na nya yen ye de ye pe eye ne ye pe ye beye ye tietie yen amanfo ano ena baby omo akire yen se yen to aba omo dodo na akire yen se yen to aba no emfa no sa pepepe ena ye ba beye no efise oba beye ne omo mpa omo na to aba no November dia asem na okwa ka akire won enti at the end of the day
Ablekuma West mrashebedwani enono swafo a wo hwe o man kita hodie ensem so esla ousu ekufo ena wate ne de ni nti a odi Dr. Muhammadu Baumia echi ne yedika de ato wanim ye hwedwumadie ya sese Upper East regions a eto abaibi enne no baby baako a video a ne yede kire wo be ma ya bonani yesi wo se obi akoto aba no de akire okwa akorezi concern se wo ho yenkwa homa so na NPP regional chairman Emma Upper East region owa homa so ye ne no entwetwe nkomo Fuseni Nuridi na wa homa so eja Fuseni ma ha o
nana wadaroma friend saying northeast regional chairman
mo medase papa northeast medase na origin dia na asi anopa yi a ye hu eye photo ani moja ebe hello Fuseni utimenka
Yanka English.
What has happened in your region?
Nothing is happening.
We just saw a video.
The regional chairman of NPP. This morning we came in our numbers to cast our vote for the Special Delegate Congress. 9-10 candidate contesting, 10 of the people who have their agents on the floor. On the process of voting, there is misunderstanding between Alan agent and one of the voters. To the tune of the agent want to hit the voter. If somebody is voting, he does something you are not happy, report to the Electoral Commission. You don't go and attack a voter. And if somebody is voting, you want to hit him, you think he also sit down. So I'll be able to put calms into the template. He has been replaced by another agent. The voting has ended. We are waiting for the counting to start. So that is what is happening.
So, Fuseni, are you saying the victim attacked a voter in the process of voting, or what really happened?
The victim attacked a voter. He has attacked a voter. He is not here to come and discuss the whole show. Then we realized it earlier, and then we said, okay, sit here, lean an agent, check how many people are voting. But you can't just get us and go to the polls and say, please, what you are doing, you don't have to do that. Report to the Electoral Commission. He is taking charge of the election. This is not party. He has taken charge of the election. Party person is not there to mention anybody's name to go and vote. So if you're an agent and you attack a voter on the post, to the extent of hitting the voter, what do you think the voter will also do? I don't have anything because I've gone to vote somebody and you're coming to slap me. Do you think the person will leave him?
But Fuseni, is it not strange? You are saying the victim attacked a voter, but he is the one that has been assaulted. So what really happened?
The issue is the voter wants to vote, and then the victim complained. Then I told him that go and talk to the EC. One, he sat down. The second one was an attack on one voter, who is the youth organizer. So that was the incident. So as we speak now, the victim, the regional minister took the victim to the hospital and for him to be taken care of. And I think we have been able to put them down. So there is no problem.
Have you been able to... hello, Fuseni. Fuseni, have you been able to identify the victim? Who is he?
He was the representative for Allah. Even he came without an ID card. And we agreed and said, oh, since we are here for somebody, they put him. He didn't have an ID card when he went into the program. Can you imagine if you don't have an ID to represent somebody and you want to stop somebody from
Fuseni,
yes.
He didn't have an ID card, but you allowed him to stand in for the Alan agent. So what are you saying?
Testifying that his ID card was still on the way coming. And the police said, okay, since they are going to start and nobody is here for Alan and he brought a letter, they should allow him to go and sit down. But when he was here to distract everything. And that is it. If you have gone to plant yourself and come to distract what to the voting here, we are only 28. This is not a number that is up to even 100. 28 people are voting and you are here to distract it. Do you think you can do that? Do you think you can do that? No. We are very peaceful here. I preach for peace, and I'm the leader of the party in the region. I don't think beating him will even give a vote. Nobody beat him. He wants to attack a voter. It was between him and the voter. So nobody attacked him and beat him. No, we are not even allowing the youth to come into the voting center because we don't want problem.
Hello, Chairman.
Yes.
Are you going to look into the matter, or you think the victim...
We have, right after the election, we are going to set the regional executive committee. The matter will sit and discuss between both parties, and it will be forwarded to national for them to have a look at it. The party will handle it at party level. That is what we are going to do. That is the matter in hand. But as we speak now, all the agents are seated. He has been replaced by a colleague because there are two agents. So all the agents of the candidate, particular candidate, are seated down, waiting for voting, the counting to be started at 1 p.m. as the party directed.
Are you done with the voting, or voting is still in progress?
We are done with the voting.
Okay, Chairman Fuseni, thank you very much for your time. Ebusiania yeti ene Fuseni Nuruddin ena yate ne nka no o chese be ma no a yehu ni mfonyin mo a mo hwe wo social media platforms no so anasa Adom TV uhu be ma ya bona na ni moja wo so onumum ena okokọ ataki obi se nipa kro ato aba no na wo de a kire ena chese ono so yekobo nani etutie ne woka no se omuwie a ehwehwemu bi esese koso de be koso be ma no so ye de no ekọ ayasabia regional minister Adom de no kwa ayasabia ntini ebesi achie bia no ene adaroma DJ Smart so ewo ho no ma obema yensa etumi aka eti ebusuan yentoa yen profile ne ye no so mpanimfo a ye de wo che makomako ne wo onmunyamfo boache chematen agyako former energy minister ne so yedi kan atese ye wo na fe apema henkron aduonum nsia 1956 se wo Kumase Eastern region baby a ose ni kuromu ankasa Eastern region Odumase krobo ena o chese ofri okonfantipim school ofri ho no call University of Ghana ena call Pace University ye wo New York ne profession oye banker ena economist ye ba ne political profile so emu a Minister of Energy Ministry ho ye nyina ye nim ye koso 2017 or ye founding member ye kan NPP amanyoko no founding members a na se na woto aba because ene founding members a ebeto aba no oka ho in 1992 mpanifo a na edi animu ye adwuma no woka ho wa chairman for Dankwabuzia Club North America and wasan so aservo as trustee of the Buzia Foundation. Why coordinator for the New Patriotic Party in North America and national campaign manager NPP in 2012 presidential elections no emu. Why policy advisor and I mean can say why policy advisor the ama Mampeni Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne career position so no why vice president for the Bank of New York and the national service also we national service in 1981 no any employee no as junior economist ya chese management and investments consultant wa kra enkranya say ni nyuma wa ye bi so enono afei yamra Ghana mampani abedi achie Dr. Muhammadu Baumia yewo no afi apem ahenkron aduosia miensa 1963 7th October ene yewo na hini mi bosome ne da na etoso enson ewo Tamale ne region a ofri mu eye North East region walewale ene ni kura ankasa ya ofri mu oko Sakasaka Primary School ofri ono oko Tamale Secondary School ene oko Buckingham University ene oko Buckingham University wako Lincoln College Oxford ene wako Simon Fraser University ene Vancouver Canada and also abem ne profession or ye economist na say uhwe nipa yabobo wodi na economist for ye wo modoson ne career position why lecturer in monetary economist and international finance wo Emil Wolf College of Accountancy here wo London England from 1988 to 1990 why adwuma wo research department in International Monetary Fund here Washington DC asem and American why assistant professor economy school here Hankama School of Business University of Waco Texas asem and American USA from 2000 the position why banker and I say was served as deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana in 2006. Eti na say Dr. Muhammadu Baumia de ono ohwe ni sikasem ne na adwuma yomu a esikasem nko a mame nko na Philip Osaibo nsu ene achechefo ekukudam mienu na ewofia say Central University wofia ha University of Cape Coast wofia ha na Philip Osaibo nsu obi
Akuya Boatso ayado.
What schools akese Vancouver. Enya
Simon Fraser a good school.
A good school. It is out there no.
Osanko Oxford.
Osanko Oxford so. It in empanimfo ni nyina na say wo hwe
Akuya Kotonso called Cambridge. Or a master's a PhD or Cambridge.
Pepe. Na say obi ade mu edu. Obi ade mu edu. Ne wanko bi kura no na nye gimpa ne ne dia anko achi kura no na nye gimpa obi a de wa animu
na gimpa ne ye hwan no
onimonyamfo adai ne mo ono ne de no engineer kese pa engineer kese pa baby a ode so ye no eti obi ye nkomra e ba na oni empanimfo yi ato aso
headquarters and bro covering the NPP Special Delegate Conference across the country. Yankonkofa flag bearer aspirant Kwabena Ejaye Japan. Watuna ba or kasa yankonkotie no.
So far the menti bibia. I didn't know my sort. They are 70.
Yes, it's uncle for 2 about almost 3 to about the call. Is be a 2 about ma no much. And
Nasa de nyasa watched. And they were rather right.
They were right, so let's stop it. And I'm saying, according to the information.
I hope the police will take a look at that. Say the police are in charge of the place, so they can look at that.
Banasana was a benya impact to be a vote no so yes, now the agent at the hospital.
So far, Bibia Kosoboko. So it's supposed to be a secret ballot. This is what to Abana Witra. Not just a violating rules, no, just as a difference because it's part of the guidelines the elections committee they buy. This agent will write so be busa and also because he am phantom because what they are because who the chepe it invalidates the ballot. So I don't want to comment on it.
But because of rejecting all the results because of the SC now,
oh, maybe it's just one incident. I mean, there are 900 votes flat.
Also, one jintum, not east elect results or cancel one jintum. Party in council, Mekaya Wabiansa, spokesperson for Alan Chamantin. Is a more canon.
Well, I'm fully briefed on what has happened. Yana, me pesa me pass the comments. Why they are fully briefed. But suffice it to say, me jidi say, obi a coach na dream. Me buy a show with Dean. Watch check it. Wakoto. No we now course. It's a simple working process. No addresses. We are all just voters today.
Right.
Say we a general secretary. Say we a you. We are a voter. Sana. Yashisheno and the Mjidi says a ball election committee national electoral commission so much so be a cost of fire.
So far,
no crack. Miniaba Utiku Case on Tiapo intiminto the man to watch them baby I meant to watch them baby I meant baby or Casamentun. That's a secret. Make baby, I'm 2 years old.
What to coin?
A secret.
Okay, into the what in a no and then corner we now that.
Oh, made a bad day tour. Sabi untimi Mijinaha and Cassette. The Obe winning and I do winning. Ya told me so about be brave from 1998. My elections, we were hard made Dinko go, no Dinko.
Yɛde nyinaa ase nti kwabena gye Japan ɛna yɛte ne nka no wato na bawie wɔ party headquarters nkɔmɔ ne nsɛmtwerɛfo ediye ɛno no yɛbɛda ne yɛn ho akɔ break aba yɛba a doctorfo akuku da mienu ɛna ɛwɔ ha yɛne wɔn bɛkɔ nsɛm ne yɛba sisi a yɛde nyinaa ase ɛsan mu akɔ aba bio ɛde mo ba your election headquarters Adom TV so ni live on Asempa 94.7 FM and Adom 106.3 FM. So they can you know, your heart say the last ballot would be counted. But when him say campaign manager for the Baumia campaign, Sami Awuku, ono swat naba ewie on insem trofo edin komo. Yentie na fe me introduce Dr. Fomi no studio ni enshasi ni komo.
Projection percentage wise.
Oh, me there so mama 70% e be me there. O mama boro so e be me there.
That's it. Sami Awuku
and that's Sami Awuku ono a campaign manager Emma Dr. Mahmudu Baumia and you'd see say for almost all the spokespersons for Dr. Baumia no target not less than 70% of the valid vote cast ewo ene abatwa ekoso yimu a doctor for ewo studio hana baako the odi kan Dr. Benjamin Ochre Ankra ono a political analyst osan head of department or management department or Central University Dr. Kwaba net saying bibi ekoyi
bibi adun koyi
so ena yewo Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre and also a political analyst or a senior lecturer at the University of Cape Coast. Inti all the way from Cape Coast in the Central region. Doc and Swabe Kai Doc. Akwa better saying.
Yeah, I mean Adam Kakanka.
Bibi Ekoye.
We can't complain.
Cape
Coast complain
Cape Coast go call there.
Oh, I am Adam.
Yes. When you say Cape Coast in Sweden, a polling center as far as this election is concerned. University of Cape Coast and a Central region for an air to one aba and Emery Permanent Yabeko Hone Afadi Ekoso Honso Abremo. But Dr. Benjamin Otriankra, my main found shall say what ye reports maybe a monitor the air coso. Your impressions so far, me pacho.
Yo, me da se yanchia omo ehwe ene omo mutie. Ade ba ko a me wonwane ne a esi ewo esrem baabi.
Yeah,
I say omodi kan ahyemra party na ahyemra say sene be ya ombe to aba na sienti secret ballot say to aba na fakoto adaka ana chance ya de esi won emma obi ehu ana obi akwoto na aba na ono okwatia party ne mra na oma so de akire
no obi so hu ye so ense se ode kire nti one ne pre so ama obi yabɔ nani entwa yie eniema mienu nia ode kire no wanya ade ɛna ne ohu ye so esese nka okama ebi ampani ana police for take action but say one gasa de tumi ni share onsem say chinchina wo ne nipa na kopre so a ɛna omo aka no so anya abotre omo to share no so omo pira no esese omo hwe ne ye kire say omo to aba ne wi a ɛyɛ abusua kro ɛse ne akonwa to ofie yi ohene wi a omo aka nyina mo ba be so mo ohene no nti say omo anhwe ne ye na omo manage ne ye obi wo ha onu ankasa nim se abato na okono onya ade enso obepe bibi di ahye no nti se omo abehwe na atoto ne mani na se eye fine na nipa no odi ntwa obegye atum se ampa ma di ntwo na emom wo na omma no ho kwan ma oka se ade no na anka menya metena obi na ka asem na ho nti na ma aboa na ka onu ankasa nim se wote wokura anka aboa na beka no nti so far se nye no a yete ye di a nanka niama ekoso tote
very smooth.
Yeah.
Wow. Dr. Jonathan, utie ya obuabia Samuel Kasama Alan Kwejotre Martin. Or no free said some of these incidents require enough to annul the entire election. You think a right call to make? And I say, that's what they go too far.
Well, let me say good afternoon to our viewers and listeners. I think it's an exaggerated incident and a call from Yabo Abeno. Too exaggerated, if you asked me. It is a question of display of indiscretion on the part of that voter, for example. And I to say, the motivations behind the scenes are also. Into the bimu into no person what chrese no chrese because I'm a trauma on into matwama into person who say be makwa twama. And then that indiscretion on the part, no. And I think, you see, there is a thin line between the deep sea and the hard rock. I'm say, and she said, I'm going to go and say, okay, so be says here, report it.
Yeah.
So, no, cross say, be sani pano,
vote,
never. I don't think that process in itself will be very cumbersome.
Yeah.
And I think it is something that yentimi implemented. And to know the nipa the same there, we are both rational and emotional. And to know your emotive part, it take the better part of your rational senses, and then you act accordingly. And only idea is see. And until you cannot blame him entirely. There was a need for him to act, but unfortunately, I resulted in some kind of injury, and also someone some later. But other than that, sir, the Quaquatino Macaquay report, Yamabed Naha say, behind the scenes, no Casabia, a special serial number. Now, say, what do two mono, a binum subaba to Abba, say, so I think, that particular mechanism, and I did cure that mischief, unrealistic. And so the action that he took was the right action. He needed to, first of all, report. But no comforting. And obviously, because I had the so that action was something that was needed to draw the attention of the powers that be. Ebi krampona ebinum ko edi nechi no sanka obia anka hwe others could have followed suit. And now or take that decision at the end of the day no ebia omo no my imagine say nkomo ba ko ebibi sa no san hwehwe nim voting no omo nyina obejai. So at the end of the day no yes we do ni akwaje but you've also solved a problem for your candidate one way or the other, and that thing is just
one of the things I may answer ya to us Dr. Shankanti or top 5 after any elections no then
Kennedy Japan Alan Chairman Dr. Baumia Jogate and just maybe Adenimo
yeah in particular order and I say in no particular order
in no but Ken in that order. The rest, I don't actually.
And the meaning is that Ken will be number 1.
That's
for
what
you.
I expect.
Okay. But 5, not just say Kwabene Japan cannot be part of the top 5.
Fine gentleman, but he doesn't have followers.
Okay. Dr. Efriya Kutuo say,
Emfa.
a Greek minister.
Emfa.
Ontimi nka top 5 na.
Debi. So ohia nkofo kwa na hu nipa di na jibo tumi akan. Oni dom.
But he has the resources.
But we need them. We say politics na nipa o enye resources. Say can resources ya zanka Samjo na be president of Ghana. Tell be enye resources nko. Say nipa do say on be do achi say on beto abama. Say only nipa dia. You have to forget.
Ontimi nka ho.
Debi.
Hwan bi mpo na aka. Kunadu apreku.
Onyi se me mintu no fo. Na mo mi nim ne otu no fo say onko contest.
Sir.
Yes.
But he did in 98, he did in 2007. I think from 2007, what jump about this time.
He doesn't have the clout now, he doesn't have control in the party. So,
yes.
If
I want long leave, crown over contested.
Long leave, and be more no one at Tehada, would already leave in Abba. And Nipano ubi no ubi na tenase edin komwa kwa yi abobo ne adia oba preko pesa na edin
emfa
na ohwa emra nanka wo control kakra emra na enipa ni nim na nka ombe se ombe pu edi na chi no sa time no kwa eto aba no onya aba na hi na nka pesa enne sabi ne popularity akofom nti
yeah, but why should that happen? Because if and I've spoken to a lot of people, or more, a kasama, almost all the candidates, no. Now, Munina are in unison. Nebeka will say NPP ethos, no, a conservative, very conservative. They believe in tradition. They believe in party values. I was say we will be our buyache, was some party, you know. Kunadu Preku was aspirant in '98. If I do the third, Kofo Nanado, the third was Kunadu Preku. And I think on your 58 votes then. You know,
that was 98.
98.
And now 2007.
2007 on your single figure.
Right? Now it's all call from no.
On your single figure. No, but I think so call by or by actually. Then this time he should have been a main force.
The popularity in the call from. Say, on say a season so. Nipa at that time maybe I no more to abano. Assessor.
Yeah.
Delegates then no, and your no more on it. In this 2008, per what you are saying on your 58, now 1998. Now say 2007, over your single number. Look at the difference. Over 400% drop. Now, ABC nipa sometimes you don't need any scientific research, but ubisa nipa and numbwa. Say nipa. Some of the people don't associate. Oh, they respect him as a party elder and all that, but say the party
connection
anyhow.
Yeah.
I wish he said go and contest because any year.
Kojo Pokun Safwa.
Kojo or no, I may be wrong, but I see him say or turn home for the future. On one guy said him say about to no I coso no. And ya idea obenya. So this 7 for no I idea pa. So this 7th, no I idea.
He be saying other candidates to come.
So to me, BT nipa me and San idea pa. I'll congratulate him. On one him say ya idea obey to me. I can't connect him name and yet and near many now say obey to me be a business. Yes, I person young fast obey for other reasons. And yes, so energy expert. And you people begin to look for him. Who is this man? And so why you say or not in terms of business wise, no. He's going to get that leverage out to me first of the year, Juma. But say political, the ABR, that chimbi, never cast or buy no, Satan no be any now he's selling himself to the electorate. And Tiebedu, baby, no, now on one side in whole room, here or more mokwe. So Obi and not doing so contest for only a year ago, depending on your serious politician. It be more campaign for the past 7-8 years. No one to turn near man, even or more delegates in a be more sponsor of no winning. In Preocupana, no Ribesimusana. I don't think it works. In fact, in media, from where I sit, I may be wrong, as I said, but or no on contesting now to win. It may be into the future and for his business.
Yeah. Look, my memory on mention or top 5.
Analysis in the adults. Na edikane no se wo characteristics of form one baba to aban and then na utie and some uncle for the go abonte support here coming from there.
Yeah.
It will be very difficult to say to put Ken or Alan at the top.
Okay.
Sincerely, with some kind of hesitancy, but that is what it is. Reality check. Baumia will come at the top.
Okay.
He will win. Mimi worry kakra say, why do they want him to win convincingly? It is because they are foreseeing the characteristics of the over 200,000. And politics is about the optics.
Yeah.
So they want to send a certain message out there, say, oh,
Party
after all,
that
yes, there is that congress around him, there is that congregation. Opposition, support. So that is why the support base are talking about 70 and beyond. But I doubt if you will be able to obtain that. But we share video about Ken complaining, Ken complaining, then it means to say the Baumia company with that kind of state advantage. Yeah. State advantage, that will inure to his benefit. Okay. I've heard Benefsin suggest that, okay, with this top 5, he's putting Alan second, but in the over 200,000, he will put Ken second and Alan third. And if that happens, you'll be very much surprised that Alan should place second. Okay, so not just quite to say. Now the answer is Alan be D second. Our general November 4th elections in India. The son said for new or no dear when him say Alan any support base be no more the support base 15 years ago or some. Na sa omo we no e bi no afi no madru sa person, which I disagree anyway because some of the analysis is more to be desired. Then you bring in Ken, yes, you're a Ken no a grassroots person. Obi otumu say identify no ho with omo form no and more here and more there. But na no some and I know ankasa e born form. So untimi yo bi papa na obetra TV so was a good pakone ni mase because of asamesi atem didie mini e ka say oh wow plan say a year ago na oba be president say na wunye ready menim ada can e born tinu po say opeso your man penny. Yeah. Is it because a certain prophet a professor say I'm sure Betima a presidential candidate?
No, I think what he put out publicly, they say I think in Pennyphone back home, I can be managed before. And from that day, I said no. As some people we are can't some contesting. And I agree with you, maybe there, if he had that intention, say 7 years ago, and can be in some be okay anyway, be on kind.
But tone it down on some of the SSS. Almost say, sir, the program on net 2. Yeah. And now Wednesdays, right? On a guy,
I think Edina crowd is Kokwanan. On the Kokwanan program, yeah.
What's that? The viewership was very high.
Too much.
Into ma can it be near dim person I had to say will be a walk no credit.
And he was fighting a particular ill in society.
A formidable force. Yeah. So I know none no or yard or yeah. In terms of philanthropists, do yeah, they're very I mean Kolobu, Adia, Jumodi Woody. I mean, how many of our MPs are not say 37? 37. Yes. 37, yeah. Oh, and it millions of CDs and probably some equivalences in dollars. So that in itself, yeah, assumable. And as human beings in India, such sacrifices now say and to any near once any pay or obet more. To be frank with you, if Khan is to emerge as a presidential candidate of NPP, NDC will struggle. But it will still be easy. The son say, but NDC for be dealing with him. But the two no, these are moderate Democrats. They know their stars. We are very well position. Say, I describe they can't let to Trump woman say, so nobody should complain. I say no. nobody gave Trump a hoot chance when he started. And on why using the resources. Let down GOP phones and all. Akwa can't say no Obasro. Yeah, can't say no Obasro. In the end, what happened no? This guy would definitely be the president. And he still went out there and won. I said, no, Sabiana heading. I can't anyway. Until Sango for me and Sanity. Definitely no.
They will be in there.
They will be in there. But in that order, now I'll put them in that order. Okay. Because Alan still was our foothold in the party to me and threw away. Kennedy, the unfortunate thing is that the support base of the two, no, for me, similar.
Kennedy and Alan, okay.
Support base is similar.
More like anti-system people.
Kind of thing. Yeah. Alan is both two. Omo pro and omo anti. Because he's been part of the system.
Of the government, yeah.
And some of us felt say Alan should have resigned about 2 years ago. Nanka was started because that time, Yanni and him say the Baumia effect was taking place and that they were building bridges for the man already. Yeah. We knew that. I also heard they say Alan and Crawford also started our Ashanti region. And almost started say bubu bridges. But almost started now on resigning here. And almost realize say, hey, Sana bridges here on Crawford building. Into almost started Dujuma Ashanti region, Western North. That they call half of that side no. The community Crawford no more yes side money now. But yes, Entino, Omu said no, Sana. Antino Utimu say Dr. Baumia will be poles ahead. Yeah. Why? Because Omampeni Emamana Quenya say won't me resign. And Intino Omampeni Anka or no 2020 elections, Toilet to Coco Commission. So see a big way no Obediama. That is the time you are still showcasing. You see, the Baumia effect is still going down with the people. People say, no, this man is very presidential. Yeah. This man is very presidential. We know the political.
The Alan resigning, Taman could be counter side.
Yes.
Himself.
Down, because that time, no, party didn't mean tying down. To say a year Dr. Dufo or say about Tampa project. And this important we said, no, it is towards a particular way, agenda. Yeah. But in a new war, idea, grassroots for no more than no more enjoy. So, one team can say, Mwami, no be the big crab, but I will say, young Montungu. Until Penifson said, no, Omudi Agra, a backfire. No, we die about Tampana, and of course, at the time of me. And until Alan Debia Mekase, he resigned a little too late. And think Conrancasa or the Wujim no Bohun say, a son uncle for a so, the man more time. What would do almost say in terms of sacrifice, in terms of adoye, from the beginning near there. Now, with me positioning president in such a way, say, Kofu say, president, anya no ye. And as I analysis we about post the first 5, you best start deep into those things. So, Kofu who say, Oman Penin no ni ye. Oman Penin catch and say, one support you be me and come on Kotoaba. Or one vote, then emphasis. Man Kotoaba na, man Kofu who say, oh, a higher no crown support you be, but ye himself will support you be. And you go to a mobino, walk to a mobi, one say vote, which means you are supporting someone. Because Nipa catch and say, or sacrifice myself after 2007, so what brass one may support you. Now the brass one, unless the president catch and say, the brass the one supporting. But the brass was supporting with state resources and establishment behind you. There is no way, Baumia, because besides say, I then Aliwu did it. Aliwu did not have the support of President Kufuor. Meanwhile, this was a solid vice president. I didn't want him, you want Yambua Papano. That didn't know my opinion support. That was not his. It's Alan, a solid candidate when the establishment was behind him.
But in the case of Alan this time around, and even to some extent, Akoto free, because I know, say, initially they had sent their resignation letter to the president. Way before timer, eventually, the president told them, say, he will not accept the resignation. Omunkoyo Omojuma and still campaign. In fact, he added, say, Omuko elections, they should come back and occupy their positions. until say later pressure nearby, he had to then badge for them to resign. What support for them could have been more than this? Say, Snasiye, would you manage your campaign? Okona Lusukra, Saibra, be occupy opposition.
The point is that we share a manpenia by the economy now. I am albatross.
Okay.
Now, people are caught in between. To what extent do we condemn this economy to inure to our benefit, our future way, political way? To what extent we uphold it to our advantage? So, now we show more. We mun nyina we mun but about me na be fan dodo.
Sure.
It's answer one establishment there edi wechi. Na ye na aka na de say you dey say you futum. See you futum a na bia ye pie. I was say on say an Ghana for bu futudo na. Enti sa ko ka say ade no ye pepe ye bibia da din wo hye nkofo ebufuo. Ana say wo ka say ano so kan sa so ana wo kan ma mpanimfo a omo aban mu omo yete so niam akoyie. That say wo kan sa so ana say establishment candidate na wo kasa ma no. Na say wo mpese obanwini. You must find a thin line between the two.
And they are in a fix.
Yes.
As to the message also call. Because I think 3 days ago the former General Secretary John Boedu Ebeka said delegates ne kotoa ba omonhwe aspirant a wagina simpie so aka say I am part of this government. I accept responsibility for failures. We still have a message. We will explain things to the Ghanaian people. But aspirant obeba say on the person okene ho na we against them any adena omontuaba intiano. It should be for an aspirant who can defend the record of the party. And omontuaba man.
When you win, you see, we are talking about two different political elections. When for survival, I'll be caught 1 to 5 in the morning. Yes. The other one, a different communication. So the other one won't mean kase. Neoman penny I and bonnet. I'll be tuning a good audience and fronti. Okaza Matthew, and Bissamo say, Ombisa Vice President, so Okase. He has his own vision, or the new vision in Bano. And no, a man penny in Twaso, and I say completely different. Oh, say, Onesa, Papanadiana, a bebra. So, but I know why he's saying that. It is a call against those he does not support. So, until
Dr. Yes, now about two no bosso mami quickly.
Two no moment between 4.
Nipa 4 and a mutu first train. Very well. And Dr. Shankra, me bounce on Busa if any election we know will be on November 4th, the next one, because there's been that huge debate already an administrative process to prune the number down to 5. But November 4th, you're completely different. The other school of thought said, no. Delegate Raymond are only representing the feeling of the 200,000 plus now from honor. My main court Western region, Lord Teria Ababe Cancer. Lord, Otemenka.
It may talk about
fantastic. Now, Takrade, what to Abanoin?
You dem ye na yinum de oye NPP what one about we one but for 5 for which now one parliament presidential in elections about Western region so the meeting record and so now Takwadi TTU Takwadi Technical University our friend can also from main auditorium for now in the abortion record na go for 46 ni there kwande ubetuna wa to aba we in the NPP Congress mo say yesterday was 17 constituency chairman one kwande ubetuna wa to aba na MPs na we region no so one kwande we to aba na regional executive senior so we 71 so na and we to aba na 2 council members na one funding for them ko fin and leader kwande operational wa to aba na so no be an pair to beno send na yopa na yeba oye takwade polo na ebe na bibia record kama no I always know on day media frank ye ni da ko de boko oye voting center na ituna ya ko shono ko de ituna record accurate no in car what the be ende wanya plans da media enti me no ke say the media fina ye transfer part no ya spectators ye nim ade pocha or ko do inside wo enti me no ke say nimpa na wa ba to about moment nimpa yentu na yenchen yom dem pay food na won so wa ba randa wo shana utuna wa to wa ba security for house be wo bo be 100 Because security from boy and our doors has to delegate operational patrol about it. December Takrade Pole NPP elections on or the camera others will say for now on bay.
Minim Takrade Pole. Sisi ambodo nye Takrade Pole. TTU. Yeah, TTU main auditorium ho minim ho into our media and what to him.
You need baby
like what to one car park
announced that baby ebejina ewianko bonna ekejina the man eba media na oye main auditorium bia we see 15 story building car park on honu na ye danger ye show from there 100 to 150 meters away into no kwadu word inside one kasa dey yentu na ye nche dey nkofo ahin na fana no tumu ato aba nkofo ahin na waka dey otu na wato aba the local said the information dey yentu me fana nemo ye to ye hwe dey we are one information what them here there's a mission ya report them man what them here
but at least you can confirm the abatto ne do record
abatto do record there be say dia on be ya environment so time but the good thing is that party party visible force and party security finance and can and kebo mu dan can we take active part in elections and the way na when media for bia what now a police where you before the tomorrow voting center one ampono police wouldn't caution na the bibiara or no more between that course of hammer say when no a minister a MP a founding member and one a look what do for processing pepper no case the environment try come about say they are on bay.
Wow, and I say police for why about him.
Police one walk about 100 at every print they are police regional actually main entrance talk about it technical investing or entrance there a bill main entrance sample police or and every point you be also police for now voting center now police for voting center now what will be 50 in MTT winner or shall not that traffic or center.
Very well, Lord. Yeah, that's it. Bibi nya ebesane ya baby o aye.
That's all.
Lord Tewia, a correspondent, our reporter live from the Takrade Technical University. Second D Takrade and all kasana video I'll send him I na echegu into munyina mu hu said na all kana. But I think what the issue of security Minister of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs akasa fa so do you free say the one who won cry ha as a police for the doors on dodo one issue everybody about be home come but doc for our analysis on top 5 this scene I mean call Dr. Shankra
say shemu nka menya nka 4th and the 5th no yewura gati emblem
Joe Gatti
adukunta meka sana say won say wo hwɛ miensa na Alan and Ken no some guys say characteristics no way
similar
into at least one person from the west and Kenya bad and I'm trying to support business if the west for no Etomana he can come in comrade Japan fantastic person but also no so kuta similar way Alan and the Ken way no into obemu a ono Chamante Jako outspoken person utimu say asem wo kan wonsuro ana akoto in Kano nanka me feel say akoto a distraction for Alan but I've just realized he's also not part of the establishment it's say Nancy no sembe odi atoto abonti utimu say okuta good ideas to fa could you the likes of Adenumo I've listened to Kojopoku fantastic gentleman but omono first 5 and I think say out of the other 4 no makano 2 no ebetimi abaka ho
and that should be Joe Gatti and Kwabene
Japan Chamante Jako
and Akoto free emumi enu betimi abaka 3 no it's interesting I mean the woman who say Joe Gatti din Dr. Chirankrabo Joe Gatti unso abo Joe Gatti is he that influential in the NPP Dr. Chiankra maybe me found say
etisa say un say ono ye nya ntie say ye no kra na enye no kra e bia o mampani na bi hu say oye na dwen say obe contest entina president ka say na ye kona koye wadwuma say ye no kra dia impose enye no kra it means say wa ye adwuma over 3 years wode ne ho wuro mu a besi ne ono so abai wa kobi pen okobi no obo no ho modern amanfo so hu tam okọ railways adwuma oye ni ade his influence in the party and then Juma as a lawyer and he has that clout and he has control over a certain class of people. Inti Yogate Oshare baby or who any idea nipe dinner chin and some more cano. The list John occurs if you're delegate. So would any panel can obi or her would you know no shantadian or yiba kwan no a chef from and can say ye baby school you be a company school fees. The best time to be a delegate is now. He said, "Okay, near me is in India. Now you got so chances will be to me because why you do manager? Obi so what Esla can say or no Dr. Bamia ban in so. And he said, Obi or one man that respect say oh. Obi Ankasankasa to Nabam Fidia and your Medinachi. Yogate has traveled across the country. Our Ninipa can say my auntie. Anye yanye yekura nipa ba kumienu bi beka say out of respect ya dem mano in reciprocation of what he has done no yes yenko di na chini ento mana but say banche ye anase enye eja na betwe yenko Western North emra na afi yemetwa yenko ne so yen correspondent Western North ewo ahoma ne so otime nkem wakọ aba
oyisobi
na boko de
ya boko wadaroma
Western North omo to no wo se hwe so ana se bibi ani
obi uba Western North ye to no se hwe so datano pastoral center hanum na NPP America network super delegate conference no nipa the assignments 33 na o hwe no se auto ba as I speak na the obi ni be se 80% de ya de se omotimi akwakoto maba MMDs no eni na BP mo hasia o ma be se bibian so betimi akoso e bi se na no pan e di kan no from direct is a free national buy no say mema media no akonya to the friends and voting center no sabepepe na tie wo hasi eti sense anopa na e ba nyina no ye wo emiase a ye hwe ahwe se o betimi awie na se outcome bi e ba no yetimi abomu amane the question is any media no kwa obi a onye delegate bia no nya de say o man kwa including secretary to the vice president Dr. Augustin Blaze or Bahasi and Kawabe in Mexico now so nya de say police in the man kwa man ko mu eti ye nyina ye wa bon tie say baba say
police wana ma Augustin Blaze enra voting center ho Dabi
police na man kwan ni kan o ma so nsem kura die ya na mo man ni san enti ye nyina ye wo kira se ya ye hwese o mbe wi na ye hu ni ba kosi
very well mama ye na asin ti o mu wi a ye be san so aba ho why yeah that's it and that's from Seshioso in the Western North region and ye kokofa report e wo ho e bai ye free Western North call Oti region na ye nhwe what happening e wo Oti region obrimpon ba akwaba na it is saying
yeah menua osebo nso obepiemu e wadamba college education there about one you say get some chance here better 9 a.m. anapa no but it late mano e bo better 11 ansa na e about one etimi e call so the people me no ka say the meeting ka say ni ka ba ko 30 ana omo ehwere to delegate omo hwere to betimi ato aba na ye e ka the Osirian minister so e be ka omo na betimi ni pa ba ko 30 omo timi ato aba about one the betimi ase bia meeting ka say bia e ko so betimi o hwe security e wa na say bambol se me wa no say bia I have very very tight pa the central for ayaba I say see monitor election process no enya de omo mama ya kwan etima rura eya wo na abato no etim ekoso ba na mbom no ahyase no na cement won asibi etimi esore kakra bisa na say na minister so ba beto na aba no na amafo say e so mo search na so kuta phone na so ikisia na agwakọ ebebre agwakọ ye the camp between confirmation mo ya alantramante and some other issues ekoso e wadi mse betimi assure say ibia ekoso e wadi mse the communication officer edema NPP ora say the musa e wan mi say ya opese what say electoral process na eti eko nim say ya sha say ora ma kwa ba de ba Adom news ya say ya sha say tem that's what to try to crack what you saying and that's the process na hu ni say
na di kan enkoma wani wetifo my main correct impression is about one a delay and delay The Electoral Commission is supposed to begin the process at exactly 9 and end at exactly 1. Until at exactly 9 a.m., the Electoral Commissioner or the Electoral Commission was ready with all their materials waiting for the delegates to come and vote. Until from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., that is the period of the election. And as we speak, we are within the time period. 20 minutes from now, the polls will come to a close. Now, Emrana Ekuta Baton said within this period, there was to be a vote. And any delegates that come to the polling station within this stipulated time is eligible to vote. Emrabia and Sylvia Kete said, Ombeto Aba at a specific time or not. There is a time frame from 9 to 1. Any delegates are within this time period. And by the minister, and I say, you're sitting at Chairman, and by ye. Mentioning, of course, not a damn person, and it is some examine what's in the by. Near Minister by Sobeswaba, Emranumu, I was ordering a phone, ne Akadi, Kutan, Eja Bamo for air police for. The minister was in the process of handing over his property, or especially his phone, to the policemen when young men started making noise. For whichever reason, we don't know. Intermediate, who say, they have a certain perception about the minister, I don't know. But the minister was about to hand over his phone. Obviously, the minister couldn't have given his phone to any other person apart from the Ghana Police Service, who are mandated to about one also. No, any akasa ebaye. Medem gidi is into Boasiana and Cropobian Nyanya, NMA, did ba hakakra. All in all, the police at me are rising up to the occasion. Omotimi akache sanko fono so mutimi nya botrena police fono ejuma eya sudia eda omuso mbetimi aye no ombetimi aye so far omotimi discharge that duty no me no kase the atmosphere is calm. The various stakeholders now the media, the electoral commission, the delegates, and all other party faithfuls have been able to carry themselves so well. Our expectations have been met, and so far so good for the OT region.
Yeah, and then after today's election, and then I will share every say between 5 and even getting the fight presidential aspirant, and then I will be a catcher from OT region because the region be as a month when you does so far, but about development, so we treat the So what will be the way forward for the party?
May I say generally across the country, the OT region is not noted for Basabasa. More did you agree? OT region there, and for a person, and Kankani, I don't new patriotic party, Amanyukuno. Our expectation is that we a fear agro yedi, Akunyana talk a fear and Ubia every year. This is just one step of the process. Near ye and there. Kasianankasa ewo November ena ne kurakura nankasa December 2024 yene yenu anomo amodom chinie no ebeko akusi akan. Our expectation is that after today the NPP will be a stronger political party going into November 4th. We will emerge stronger on November 4th as a unified force so that we go into the election in 2024 and win.
Yes, the most communication officer, the NPP, and Kano. And to be a bit and to be an about to be about a year, not associations are sworn to me at the man, your chief on your shop on your course to Mantem, and what about College of Education. Be at the dean, your transfer be a letter committee with me at the Ross to Janet in Yamaya chief for our.
Very well. Obrin Pomba, Mayanase, from the OT region, yes, Bakra, na Yaba Studios, ha. In Penifom Yuni, anyone AD and Commodore Dr. Benjamin Otre Ankra, a political analyst, or a head of department, management department of Central University. Dr. Jonathan Asante Otre, and so a political analyst, senior lecturer at the University of Cape Coast. Mimi di Osayibonsu, Femi Obi, Adom TV, Sony, live on Asempa and Afia Adom FM, and the election headquarters, Bremo. Now, me say share security in Semni Teunafe. Yeba other issues so Dr. Chirankra, for a region, there's a western region, less than 50 people voting, over 100 policemen. You heard Asabi complain, so no free say a door. Is it say police want a show presence to provide effective policing and also my yamanabro so?
Asabi Wankazanke.
Sir.
Yes. Or a minister.
Sure.
Yes, you don't talk like that. Security, Ayobia Juma. meti hai ye di nkomodie dan so wo adwuma waya o experience a wo na mini bi enti obi na adwuma o ye o wiase ane se usua security adwuma na wabe expert omo ye se chena BBC a ye beble mi hwan party no ye beka se security no na omo anya omo adwuma ye omo intelligence. One of the critical issues are security for omo ye intelligence. Then omo ti ye then omo hu. And it means omo dey gather intelligence is so high. What you say? It is on no feel say nipa 100, say nipa 500 kra na odo ombeko. Na dey be peaceful. You are looking at the result. Didn't man we am show say police for the doors. Omo ho no how? Say how they are never adwumbone techre. Say nkobasa dey me I don't even see why you should complain because many a time here complaining say sports stadium political rallies near there confusion na see am nipa prepare near there BBC ekwentumi anchi obia asma e kan da bia nti say nipa no don so sebe adwumbone wo trimpo na person e bibia ebem wo jai and we have seen it evidently say wo drive kura na hu say police agent akwa ho a the presence alone makes you to comport yourself and it was unexpected and I would say unacceptable call from he as a minister say obeka say police for no doso no mo doso nka opemi enupe na say see awasan dan wo ho asan complain. I don't expect him to have said that. It is so wrong. Let's allow those who are professionals to do their work professionally. That's all.
That's true. Yankobo no region. Do nyina utemenka akwaba.
Obi meje so.
Na bono minim say omo to ni wo Sunyani Pastoral Center, right?
Sanity.
Great. Ene sisi akosi saying
sisi ameka say de nipa aduasa enso na ne woto aba. Na nke aduasa wotwe. But chairman, bono regional chairman kwa mba fa bronye say isan bibi nti ya wontumi fa nto abonti nti watwe ne ho. Every abato no mu
anti wa ma venue ho kra
oba ha no pay dem o se aba no de on to be enti 37 na woto aba no nipa otwatwa to kra aye rokokwadima manu health minister abeto ni de awie sei abato ni nyina aba na wie na se de wo hye tie no agye se abadonko 1 pm ansa na wotumi asase se working kan enti abato mi ka se de ekọ na wie ye yeah, the Bia Echo Sosum. In fact, and a pie bedrew her media is stranded Kakra and said, now please for this moon team my crime room. It's now see a trainer, Copin Besson or Chichi, and Sana Umbeme crime me room, you bedrew. Baby Umutraban, so a Daniel Trabak, Umwan Casano, and also Mumma media room. Into my just few minutes, about 5 minutes, and a call hall, Bibia Sutra, Caribbean, China, Umasama better want to see. I make a say, media in our one thing, but about to know. Ne network de aba na wie ye say easy be sha se na working kan ama bibia atimi akon kan
indi omo se omo sha se so omo kan no be ma mo kwan mo awura mu ana
ye ni easy mpani fo na kasa ma o chire mi se gise edru ho ansa na omo atimi hu se be me kwan ama awura mu ana so me kwan me awura mu sansa no pa na be dru ye no na omo chire mi se omo hihye mu na nka media mu hihye media wa na so se nya be dru dia 2 minutes per yem from room nim twa de be se twa bia enti obonte ya say akona wie ye ye benya isi pani ye owo burumantem ne nadi nkomo ahwe say omu kan ye betime awram ana se de won se tie ne saa na tie say omu media awram ana in fact abato no na sase former constituency chairman for Sunyani East Ora Frank Musa Damta at the Chimusa injunction up to Sunyani East current MP so Bartholomew Nkum ya o manen to aba no bi san say what you say constituency ni shedan to aba
MP na say constituency chairman and the injunction tone so
constituency chairman no
very well
ekoto the current constituency chairman so
good
san say Frank Musa Damta ye oye e be kan say former constituency chairman no kire say abato pa bia nko so a e be twa me yi current constituency executives and so bi ba so be to aba no bi so constituency chairman na woni ho kwan so beto ye ne chairman di nkomo bisa ne say wo manya bi isi fo so bisa wo mu say wo manya wo mu temi say wo munya injunction bia ye kire sa say ye mu obi ntumi but wo am sadam ta jetes wa serve wo mu awie nti so mutu bie mu a na say o metumi hu de meko san say sense mo hot ma e wo so mu kawi ansa na say beto aba papa am obi atumi abe executive e wo constituency mu a womotumi ayɛ enti sɛ de make can say abato ndi akɔ na wie 37 not
wie enti Sunyani East constituency chairman ɔto aba ne bi ana no ntimi hu
no kwasa me sɛ yɛbɛduru yɛ no a ɛna ɔbɛto kɔɔyɛ
enti wato
awie
mo ne ne di nkɔmɔ mo ka sɛ wato
awie
but ɔse ne nsa nka because so far I don't think the injunction has been granted wa file writ no but minim say court na grant am na but na ɔse about to notice say ya file say injunction win against him, right?
Yeah.
Okay very well ma me na ase bibia ni a yebesa ba be di nkomo bio why
ma se obi
me da se pa ma yemfiri ona yenko odehye ba Job ono o Volta region odehye ba Job otime nka akwa aba
yeah well so
great na yeba ho a ehemfa na omoto abai
e ba cho ho ba be to aba no Catholic Secretariat Center eno ewo ho hanom ewo no ma na mpempen abato no ekoso
na omato awie because me hwe time na 6 minutes to 1 p.m. 1 p.m. na abato no ba awie so far it is saying
so far so good na ka say 41 days aye expect you say nyina be ta beto aba and the day member of president kakra two ministers minister of state opinion Peter Mewu and I think the voter minister opinion rechano special electoral band bet and then electoral back kama national council members no mienu nyina so beto aba regional executive nipa so nyina na beto aba and I think constituency executive nipa ba kwa kudun wotwen nyina ka bo nipa ba kwa the number 41 delegates sisi apa de abobe 12:32 p.m. no na nyina tina beto aba electoral commission ama me aso ene me setimi aka enkata ne bi se omatimi ataba na wie na ya de se opini ono na regional rep edema the national council Togbe Albert Francis Nyonyo ono nipa otwato abeto na ba si awie a si de hwe se ebo nonko se da wodi kada to yatifo na nim no a empanifo beti na hwe ase se ombetimi aye sort no motimi aye sombe counting no na uba hanom anapa na ya de se tama obo nonko no ampanifo ma yaso ti sombe sha bato na ase no ya tena honum sa kopim sa bo nonko pa musuma no adunum men 33 minutes after 9 and sana the voter you know benye recha abi kwem wa hana ono abeto abanti on the first person na otimi casting the ballot around 93 and then no pay wa hana o wie pe na won say manfo acha so mutrupi ina omotimi atoba kama pa na uba hana no pa na ye na da to fom kakra na won say de bi e course wo center honum esan say wata ko inform ya so ti say omumpene man centro for yen ura manti gina bontin na ide aso de to fom na ya de say uba hana ma o mama ya so ti say any aspirant no delegates no na fence agent for you na so ti say o ma o kwanye ma wo mfa phone ura inside honum say bi o kwa twa ballot paper na wato aba ama obenti ya na say bi no enam some obi eba hanum na ase on the way no say we are subrati ni bako na odi phone da program honum a ayo police officer ayi dede kakra na mo say am no kata pa the security na very tight for hanum a obi atina to na ba na obi ura center hanum a security for no make say na de mo boduma pa omo ewu mfidie mo de behwe wo nipa bem nyina ho say ukita kodie bi betima die wo na sesen eno achi omo wo cameras a omo de abobo mo bo a omo emunita bibia e wo hanum a security the make super so good no very tight e wo hanum pa na nipa eye du a omo eye aspirant for eye presidential faber de NPP 2024 no that ko chama so say omo hia nipa mienu as agent na omo tina be sisan krata na mbo openyi candidate Japan na agent ba ko pe na watimi pem wa hanum san so na ayo penyi boache ja kono so na agent ba ko pe na pem wa hanum na fen so Dr. Kwabena agi Japan ono so agent ba ko pe na mbo no maka nyina pa de agent mienu for na motina be san omo krata omo mo kwan de sia bi betima konkan enti ya hwe se bibia ansi bia se da wodi kan kan no se non kono bo a na penyifo bi nkata no so a ombe ma ya kwan atententwofo akowura mu ama yetimi edi ye ni kuta man setimi ahwe na ekoso anase ombe ma yakoso gina bontian ko pem se ombe dikra ba na wie na ape na ese na fata na yetimi da tuga na de kokra mu no na opinya enka na on na yetema is eye MP osai deputy eye road transport opinyi eye type of group by no that you nim say in fact on the ogide pass nipa duna omo aspare no and eba be enum afimu no oto abaja ma Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia etan se onde won so we pinya on na betimi aboa ama NPP man kwatma beti 8 ni bisa na say dey nti na o say ama enipa 10 no so mu yi 5 nyina wi a ono ne nipa NDC for Israel the pa into the Odidi pa say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia and the nipa num na omo hwe say ombetimi ayi omo no motima connection delegate no ono be the kind ono so na betima be the partner
na me ba na Titus Global obeto aba wo ho
ipacho ane obeto aba wo ho hanom
adan
well anapa mi no din kombo na mabisa ne say adan na watimi afri meka ne say
greater Accra
ho hanom obeto ba na o say ono no oba samantem hanom edition bi enti aha na de wabeto na ba ono de to yanim say wato aba de amadota Alhaji Mahmoud.
Very well ma ye na say bibia ne yebesia aba ho bio yemra Eastern region we wo time na 12:58 meaning say 2 minutes na polls are close azo o Eastern region akwa aba azo it's saying
mejo so bibia e boko obi
fantastic na Koforidua na minim say Koforidua Technical University no mo to aba no sa na te
but on ha na ye to aba no obi
na obi a to awie
obi so far ya wa ha no be catch saka nipa mienu Honorable Brian Champon and I face one council of elder and I can nanka ya to aba na we me no ka say Honorable Brian Champon aba ma wa be to na aba kama e wa ha enya sem kuma kra na so far no obi pim wa ha anije e wa amanfo ani we san say aka kra bi o sa principal no e barricade bia obo be ye sorting no makenkan aba no me saka owura Jeff na bi a ono ye ifunya chairman e wa ha Honorable Jeff obi a chairman bibia boko de
Adom, yeah.
Okay. Wo live wa Adom 106.3 ni asempanyina. Ano pay ba na process for ni bo adwuma no ne ade so far so dey ma ten.
Process ni dey onyame adama na eye frenchim eye fefe. Na Eastern region dey ahye ya adwen mu say yem pese bibi basabasa bia besi. Intimidi kan ne menkrofo ye kasaye. Ama obia ati ma say ye party ba akoma o. Enti de ye ko bobi bietia ye nipa bia ye nkan hu se ye yan na ye botia ye ho omo tie masie ama enne mobile prosi fu adaroma commander ichumesi ankra me bona baso pamman ni me man ni ma omo be gina mu enma tete bia per yo enne emse one no kranzo aba ne sa aha bia no ye fa ko kan aba na de me kan kire me man fo ni se obia baby opeso beto na ba kono obia nsini kwan utumi koto na ba enne ye kwa kokan a ye omoto ko ye no ye nyina ne ehu na ye de atudwa na modaro ma mo nsenchofo mama o man Ghana aso ate
okay chairman na ka nipa mienu abeto Honorable Brian and one ba ku bia kan Honorable Brian aba so obia ba na
eno kre eni nyame enim Honorable Brian Champon pe na akano nyame adaro ma ba beto opani ba kwa na akano no o foundation member se tafache e hodo do no nyade a obetimi asori o mo asan 92 no oka ho nyade a obetimi aba na me so me you see in case that o man kasa ma meto na ba no anye proxy dia eni obi enkoto aba ma no na ampa wantimi amba wanye proxy obi aso anto aba ama no sa ena me pay supplement am hana beye ena nyame ada mo wadi me ho afofia aye nyame sre eni se me delegates a fie chinchi de benche ba ye no nyame be kro mo kore ansa banso no bia kudu fie jojo
chairman me da say obi sabre de chairman Jeff and I'll say say and no church nsemu no o ma start e bo barricade no se na ye ka no a o me short na o ma kenkan na obepimu a obi approach for the central for new kwan say be ba ina perimeter and say be o ma je o barricade no approach for say central for new kwan say be ba o pon kwa be twakra no a dire kire baabi ne twafiri ho na fabra and nti so far e go so ha o ma toto mrante wa ne gejira ho anya tempuma kra na afi approach for there o mu kra camera e wo bobo sanso na say o mu husio no efepa ya o mo ban wa ha tititi anya tempuma nti central for e de gina baabi utwu nsem na unya kakatwa na wo de atum ti ehwe ni mu so making kan no mabobo so na ye de aba no frenchim aba election headquarters
very well ma ye na say bibia ni a be san aba Koforidua aba be di enkomo